Here are 10 of the coolest things on the showroom floor of CP+.
Let's go.
Starting with number 1, the Sigma BF, perhaps the star of the show here. And this camera is really meant to bring the simplicity back to photography, so you can focus on the art form itself. 24 megapixel photos, and it has 230 gigabytes of internal storage, so you don't even have to worry about bringing a memory card along.
The Tamron booth has to be probably the coolest thing I've seen here at CP+. We've got a crazy city that Godzilla is destroying, and if that wasn't scary enough, we got Robo Godzilla just because.
All right, this is super cool. The brand new Sony 400 to 800 millimeter G lens f6.3 to 8. I got to use this up in New York, photograph some wildlife, and this thing is a very impressive lens.
All right, we've got basketball behind me at the Canon booth and the Canon PowerShot V1. This is really cool. It's a 1.4 inch, 22 megapixel sensor, really high quality video on its 16 to 50 mil equivalent at 2.8 to 4.5. A really powerful camera. Excited to see this in the US.
Next, we got the brand new Sigma 300 to 600 f4. F4, that's absolutely mind-boggling for a lens of this size and nature. And speaking of nature, I can't wait to take this out in nature and photograph some birds with it.
I've got right here a red V-Raptor, but what you might notice is I've got a gold accent on the mounting plate, and that's because this is for Nikon Z mount. And this is going to open up a bunch of opportunities because Nikon have some pretty unique lenses. I personally can't wait to put a Nox on here and shoot at f0.95. This is going to look truly fantastic.
This has to be one of the coolest things here at CP+. They've got like a little train city, and this is perfect for like if you wanted to try out your macro photography and whatnot, but honestly, it's also perfect if you want to just watch the trains passing for the last hour like I've been doing. All right, this is really cool. The brand new OM3 here in the OM system booth, and this really bridges the gap between shooting film and shooting digital, except that I can walk away with an SD card at the end of the day. And this thing looks beautiful, inspired by those original OM film cameras with a bunch of film emulations packed inside of it and so much more inside this tiny, compact, and lightweight camera. All right, this is super cool. The newly announced Panasonic Lumix S1R Mark II. 44 megapixels, 40 frames per second shooting, 8K 30 frames per second on the video side, and 6.4K open gate. This is a very awesome camera. The brand new DJI RS4 Mini. It's got a 2 kilogram payload, and look how small this thing is. Plus, it has this AI tracking at the top here. All I do is click the trigger, it finds the subject, and look at that. Come on, that is awesome.
Which was your favorite of the 10 coolest things that we showed you? Let us know in the comments below, and
send this to your BF.
Let's go.